Everybody, Mike Brumfield coming at you with a new video called Pyramids Solve Our Mystery. I want to make this short and sweet and simple. Everybody knows by now, my family and friends, and hopefully 20,000 book buyers. That's about how many books I've sold over 20 years, which is not great, but I've been trying to solve the mystery of our species for a long time. 25 years. Started with a buddy of mine named Dewey, and started out saying if spirits are real, he had an out-of-body experience. So we learned to transcendental meditate, do the mystery, practice all over the earth like Buddhism, set in Indian style, trying to have an out-of-body experience. I quickly saw that the universal story of religion is about a story of people in the sky smarter than us. I said, look, man, to Dewey, I said, spirits wouldn't need to live in the sky. Now that's a direct indication by physical evidence that there are people in the sky much further advanced than us. And if the universe is infinite and life evolves, then if that's a miracle in and of itself, two rocks that smack together and make life. That's the miracle that I've discovered. And we haven't figured out how that works. But if that can happen, it only stands reason in an infinite universe there would be people in the sky. Already conquered space, they'd realize these two rocks smacking together is reality. The universe is full of flying rocks. It's always existed. Matter just keeps transforming different states of matter. E equals mc squared. Energy is just matter transforming into different states. So, with that said, this video is called Pyramid Solves Our Mystery. And I'll tell you why. It's real simple. After all these years, my God, I can't believe from my first book, Two Witnesses and a Religion Cover-Up, and saying that simple logical challenge of a spirit existence, because the universal stories of religion are there are people up in the sky. We look up to pray, we bow our head down to pray, and then look up when we're looking toward God, and always go say, give thanks to God. Okay, so that's where people are in the space station. Whether we want to accept or not, they're scientists seeking artificial immortality. They're smarter than us. So, with that said, I was blown away in the last year that I realized the best evidence of people living up in space are the pyramids, because we reenacted that experiment in 1942, 43, after Pearl Harbor. We inhabited the islands over in Polynesia so we could fight Japan, okay? Now, there were naked tribal people there, for God's sakes. And listen, man, when we left them, they were sad because we brought them food. We brought them technologies they'd never seen. We were gods to them. And guess what they done after we left? They built mock airplanes of what we came in from the sky and worshipped us. We were their gods from the sky. Okay, now look. Our pyramids are all over the earth, and they are absolutely dedicated to the gods in the sky. Today, we have gone to the moon and back, and our lunar modules look just like a pyramid. Our intercontinental ballistic missiles look just like a pyramid at the top. Our obelisk, the top of it's a pyramid. Okay, so people, with that said, what I've discovered all over this earth, we're entrenched in a spirit, higher being, light beings, interdimensional, time travel, speculation and belief system that our ancestors had 6,000 years ago, and for God's sakes, they were primitive, okay? Now, please check out this video. Tell everybody, YouTube my new book, Infinite Astronauts, Artificial Intelligence, IAAI. Get a copy, please. I'm giving all my money to science. I'm doing all this for the same reason I started doing it 25 years ago. My son almost died coming out of my ex-wife's womb, okay? I couldn't do anything about it, realized I was incompetent. I was ignorant, and I don't want to be ignorant anymore about saving my son's life. I gave him a death sentence, and how dare me not to try to give him a life sentence and dedicate my life to pursuing life, artificial immortality, IA, artificial intelligence, peace, love, and harmony. I don't know what else to give you that's any better than that as far as physical proof like in Indiana Jones, are there people up in the sky? Well, let me tell you what, I don't care what planet you live on, but this one is absolutely ruled by religion, and people look up when they talk about God and they bow their heads when they pray because we're ashamed that we don't seek knowledge. That's really the reality. We're ashamed that we can just accept our belief systems and not challenge them. I'm challenging mine. I challenged my mom and dad, and it's cost me my family. And my family, sad as it is to say, they don't want me around for the most part. 9 out of 10 of them have ostracized me, called the law on me, have restraining orders against me, and the rest of them, they don't like my attitude that all humans are seeking to be rich, and riches won't save your kids. Knowledge will. Peace, love, and harmony. YouTube, Michael Brumfield. Buy all my books. I'm giving it to science. Thank you. Money to science to save kids from meteors. Listen, if a meteor hits us right now, the only people who live will be the astronauts on the space station. So up in the sky seeking immortality. So thank you. Peace, love, and harmony. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Sacrifice your life for your kid. You gave him a death sentence.